there any lineup changes tonight, Don?
Yeah, Miller will come out just as he's coming back from that injury, so it's all related to that. We're just not comfortable playing him back-to-back. But I thought he was good. I thought he looked good yesterday, and he did a skate this morning to make sure he could loosen back up and move, and felt good. But we just don't want to, risk anything in a back-to-back. So he's out, Hag in, and no lineup changes up front, and Tokarski in net.
So when you went back, I'm sure you watched the film on last night's game. How do you approach it with these guys coming into a game against this team that's really, really...
Yeah, last night's game we looked emotionally and physically drained. We just did not look like ourselves, obviously coming off a couple emotional games, having a day off and the travel day and the time change, whatever it was, all those factors I'm sure were a little bit, but we just... guys didn't look like themselves, and that's a tough one. Tonight, I would imagine we'll compete much better, and that's all. That has to be our focus. We have to compete better. We have to stay within ourselves. We do know Calgary and this building specifically. This team is on a roll. They're as confident as any team in the NHL. They might be the most confident team in the NHL, and they might be the most competent team in the NHL. I mean, they are built for a Stanley Cup run, and we know that. They obviously made a couple of key acquisitions in the last few weeks to bolster what we saw and what everybody in the league is having trouble with this year. So it's a good challenge for us. And again, we still have to go within ourselves and play better than we did last night and play to a standard that we want to play.
Talking to Craig about starting in Chicago, he said it's tough. It was tough as a young guy being in his hometown. Krebs being from Calgary. Do you say anything to these guys when they come back to their place for the first time?
Yeah, no, I haven't said anything to Peyton. I did before the trip. He had not played up here yet in his career, so this will be very exciting for him. And Dylan's in this area too, out west, and it's fun, and it's a great experience for these guys. I mean, we need these guys to get these experiences. They're not experienced players in the NHL yet until they go through these things, and you sort of realize how young they are. I don't think Dylan's been up here either in his career. So there's two key guys for us that, and I'm sure there are others in there that have never experienced Calgary and this intensity here. So it'll be good growth opportunities for us.
Their top line has had a lot of success. Is there anything you've seen that sets them apart from maybe even some other top lines in the league?
Well, I mean, I had Matthew Tkachuk for a couple of years. He's as intelligent a hockey player as there is in the league. So his intelligence, and Johnny Gaudreau is not, you could describe him the same way. So you have two guys that have elite hockey sense and obviously athletic ability. So they can read and react to plays at such a high level that they're dangerous, and we know Johnny Gaudreau is as slippery as can be. So they've been in a groove, and it's obviously more than them on that group, but those two guys are prolific.
Thanks.